amazing. I'm headed over to my sister Mary's place today. She used to live only a few minutes away from me in Connecticut, but now it's more of a trek to see her. I've been trying to guilt her just a little bit to move back closer to me, and the best way to do that is through the food she misses. Today, I'm making blueberry lemon-scented muffins, which are deadly delicious. Although Mary can get blueberries anywhere, they're not as sweet as the ones straight from where we grew up. Alrighty, so let's do it. So we're gonna start with our dry ingredients over here. First ingredient is flour. It's like a lot of flour. There's 3 cups here, already pre-measured. I'm gonna dump that in. Oh, did you see the cloud? It's like rising flour. Then we're gonna take sugar. We have 1.25 cups of sugar, just plain old sugar. Gotta make our muffins sweet. And then I have here some baking powder, and that's gonna make the muffins rise beautifully. And I have a tablespoon and 2 teaspoons of baking powder, pre-measured. Again, you're gonna do all your dry ingredients first. And then I have a lemon, because we're gonna make them nice lemon scented. We don't want them to be super, super lemony with the juice and super sour, just the zest. And the zest is actually just the outside of the lemon. It's not the white stuff, so you'll see. So when I start using, this is a microplane, basically a zester. You're just going to take the top layer of the lemon off. You'll see that there's like another layer underneath that's kind of like a pale, pale yellow, almost white. And you don't want that. And you're gonna zest a whole lemon. All right, so we finally finished the lemon. Stick that there. I'm gonna scrape the zest right in. Be careful, it's a little sharp. Perfect. It smells so fragrant, so lemony fresh. All right, so these are all of our dry ingredients. Then you're gonna take a whisk. I love this tiny little whisk, isn't it so cute? And you're just going to whisk these dry ingredients together. You could use a sift. If you're a big baker, you might have a sift. And the sift, sifts together the ingredients, but I actually don't have a sift, so I just use a whisk, and it's really easy to use. You're gonna stir all that together. So those are the dry, and I'm gonna set aside the dry, and I'm gonna get another bowl for our wet ingredients. Here's our wet ingredients. We're gonna start with some whole milk. Use room temperature whole milk because we're gonna be adding butter, and you don't want the butter to kind of curdle and get all chunky when you add the warm butter in there. So you're gonna put 1.25 cups of whole milk right in. If you have skim, you can use it, but it will change the consistency. All right, time for the butter. I just melted 2 sticks of butter. This is salted butter. If you don't have salted butter, then you probably have to add a little salt into this recipe because you definitely need some salt. Ooh, yum. And then we have 2 eggs. I'm just gonna crack them in here. I'm a terrible egg cracker, so don't judge me if I get shells in here. 1 more. Ooh, I think I was successful. Shellless. And then I have some vanilla extract. Make sure to use real vanilla extract because the fake stuff is just, it's not as good. You're gonna do 2 teaspoons. I really love vanilla. So you can do 2 heaping teaspoons of vanilla. Close that. And then you're gonna use the same whisk and you're gonna go ahead and whisk this baby up. And you don't need to, make like scrambled eggs out of this, but lightly whisk so that way all of those ingredients are combined. You can see that the egg is dissolving. I'm gonna get that yolk. Perfect. And then you're gonna take all this stuff and you're gonna put it right back into the dry ingredients. Perfect. So I'm gonna take this bowl, hopefully I won't spill, and pour it in. Woohoo! Success! Stick that in the sink. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mix these ingredients. It's like a cauldron. And just, you know, you don't wanna over mix here because that will actually make your muffins super tough. So it's basically just until the ingredients are combined. Don't over mix, you'll have tough muffins. So even right about here, when you see that the ingredients are starting to combine, but it's not perfect, that's when you wanna add your blueberries in. So this is about the stage that you wanna start adding your blueberries. So I have here native blueberries. I got these from like 2 miles down the road. They are like the sweetest things ever. Oh my God, they're amazing. Look how tiny they are too. And you're gonna add about 1.5 cups or so of blueberries. Ooh, look at, there's a leaf. You know they're native when there's leaves in them. And then you're gonna continue mixing. And again, don't over mix, just until the batter is combined. So we're actually basically there. You can see there's not really big chunks of flour anymore. The blueberries are mixed in. Don't squish the blueberries. You have to be kind of gentle and fold them in. All right, perfect. I got my arm workout. We're gonna put the bowl here and I'm gonna grab my muffin pan that's lined with just like paper muffin cups. If you don't have a muffin pan, you can use those foil cups too, and you can use the paper and the foil cups, and the muffins will turn out very similarly. So then I'm gonna take, it's like, it looks kind of like a ice cream scoop ladle. You can use an ice cream scoop, you can use just a regular, you know, spoon, and you're going to spoon in the batter. And again, messy chef here. You're gonna just spoon in the batter just until the muffin cup is filled. You know, there's no exact science here. All right, so after a lot of hard work, all of our muffin cups are filled, and I'm gonna stick this in the oven at 375 for about 20 to 25 minutes. But halfway through, I'm gonna take turbinado raw sugar, which is basically just like coarse sugar. And I'm just gonna sprinkle some of the sugar on the top. Add a little crunch. If you don't have it, doesn't matter. See you in 20 or 25. All right, these have been cooling a little bit, and it's time for me to make sure that these are okay to serve Mary. Otherwise, an excuse for just trying a muffin. So let's see, which one? It's always the hardest to choose which muffin you're gonna eat, right? That's why you need to have multiple. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my God, let's see how the middle looks. It's a clean break. Oh my gosh, you can see the lemon zest a bit, the blueberries. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And of course, girl's gotta have her butter. It's a lot of butter. But I love butter. Salty butter. Okay, let's see. It's the verdict. Mmm. Oh my gosh. It is so good. Sweet, light, fluffy. Mmm. Just amazing. I'm gonna pack the car, pack my muffins, head over to Mary's, and have a muffin-filled day. Enjoy!